Let's conceal our racistness in their lovingness of themselves. Written by SDWJR. Awake eagerly from my sleep before the regular time, and I know why I got up this early, but couldn't remember what time I was up. I lay on my back staring at the ceiling with such a strong attention to detail. There were different thoughts going through my head as I laid there staring. One specific thought kept circulating in my head to the degree I had no choice. The thought kept reminding me to go shower. Let's be honest, I had to ignore the prompt because I always shower the night before. This prompt refused to go away, it refused to leave. Got up, grabbed my towel, and went to take a shower. It was the best shower I had in a long time. I had a deep clarity of mind. It felt like I was revitalizing myself from myself. This early morning shower felt like the best I have had in a long time. Let me admit this to the world, I take quick showers, and I mean speedy quick. Never a guy who stays in the shower over 30 minutes. That's just me. Dried off my skin, brushed my teeth, and privately took a long shit. A shit time without any interruptions. This has to be the longest time I've spent in any shower in my lifetime. Opened the door and the entire steam rushed into my bedroom. It felt like I needed to stay back in the shower. I had no choice at the moment but to adjust. Went through my dressing routine. Got myself some breakfast, took a last look at myself, then ran out the door. I headed immediately to the bus stop. It was a rainy day, and it was pouring like a cat and dog in a hate crime karate scene. I began to notice my sneaker was getting wet from the dripping rain from my umbrella and a few flashes of rain blowing by the wind. I said to myself, why didn't I put on my other shoe? I underestimated the rain, and it's too late to go back to the house knowing how far I've come and the next bus might be here soon. Well, I'll have to take the loss at this point since I can't do anything. Once I turned my head the other way, I heard someone saying, "There goes the long-awaited bus 41. I didn't notice we had been standing at this stop for this long. I didn't notice it at all. I got on the bus partially wet while my entire sneaker was soaking wet. I was blessed enough not to wear my favorite sneakers, which are my Jordans, LeBrons, or Cobes. I had on a black Adidas, which I believe wasn't made to handle such weather, but it's a decent sneaker for a good day. Overall, I decided not to complain but to make my way to this black event. A life lesson I've learned, and next time I'll do better or even better. A little child sitting right opposite me told me this, "You were made for a day like this." I looked at her and said, "Who, me?" She smiled, and I said, "Here's a little lunch money for you." Once I lifted my head, I was at my stop. "Hey." "Bye, little angel," I said. "Bye and thanks for the lunch and be safe out there," the little angel said. Got off the bus, it felt like a miracle had happened. I couldn't believe there wasn't a single drop of rain on this other side of town. I felt strange at the moment because nobody had umbrellas in their hands but me. Nobody appeared dripping wet but me, and nobody seemed like they needed a dry pair of sneakers except me. I stood wet, deeply soaking wet. I had to encourage myself that it's okay to be different and it's totally fine to come out of a situation alone and be out of place or feel out of place. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm not me. Get your mind right and let's head into the library for this event. After encouraging myself with a deep level of consciousness, self-reassurance, and the awakening of my confidence, I leveled up immediately. I've never in my life put yourself in a state of such uplifting. My confidence is always at a high. I grabbed the door and walked right into the black event. What the hell is going on here? What in the world is this? Where are all these bunch of white people coming from? A lot of white people were at the black event like it was their event. Immediately. Let's conceal our racistness in their lovingness of themselves. SDWJR.